Hi, I'm Melinda Goodwin. I'm a real estate agent here in Southern Utah. I do videos on YouTube like this to teach real estate agents how to market their hard to sell and luxury listings. The purpose of these videos is to, one, get those listings sold, two, double side because I'm teaching you how to actively find your own buyer, and three, get more listings. Now, we've been covering a ton of marketing stuff over the last couple months, and I really want to tell you thank you if you're following me or if you've been interacting with me and looking at my stuff and making comments, because every time you do, it sparks another idea, and so I love that. I love that. So if you like this video or any of the other videos I do, or if you have any questions, please comment. Today, we're going to talk about the key to marketing. Now, I know we've talked a ton about marketing, and so what is the key? I mean, it's all the key, right? All 90 videos so far I've done are the key. No, not really. Constant communication. Constant communication is the key. Why do you think I try to do a video every single day? Right? To communicate to you as real estate agents. That's why. Constant communication is the absolute #1 key. Constant, meaning continuous, and communication. So the difference between good and poor marketing is the communication. Marketing communication consists of two things. #1, it builds awareness of you and your brand, and it builds awareness of who you really are. You guys know I do these videos live, so you know this is me. This is me every day. Right? So it builds awareness of me or you or your marketing or your niche or what type of houses you sell or where your farm area is or where your community is or what type of community you have. That's #1. 2, it stimulates interest in purchasing from you. Did you know that? I mean, we're always wanting people to buy from us. And so we think, okay, just listed, just sold cards are perfect. But how is it that they decide, right? So it stimulates that interest. It stimulates who is this? And so they look you up online, they look at your social media, they look at your solds, they look at whatever you have to offer that is absolutely public information, right? So it stimulates that interest. If you are not doing constant communication, though, and somebody is stimulated by something they see, and then they go to find you and they can't find you, you've lost. I'm sorry, but you have lost. You have got to be on top of this every single day. There is a certain amount of time. I spend probably 2 to 3 hours a day just on my marketing, just on my social media stuff, doing this video, typing it out, doing a blog, 2 to 3 hours a day. And I know that seems like so much, but you know what? It is building that foundation, and it is being in the mind of those people every single day. And I'm adding people that follow me or communicate with me or whatever through that process. So very, very important. Now, your marketing must be, okay, this is an absolute must. Your marketing must be, 1, frequent. Frequency, constant, all the time. Let's say, okay, for instance, I did a softball tournament. Gosh, it's been 15, 16 years. It's been running since then. I did it for the first 5 years. I was the founder. It's called the Hit Run Score. It's in Vernal, Utah. And the key was we wanted it every June, the last weekend of every June. That was it. That is when that softball tournament is held. It is held constantly there every year, year after year, last weekend of June, because it's important to know people are on a schedule, right? So your marketing could be the same way. Maybe you do a new blog every Monday and Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday are your new blogs. That's the frequency of your communication. So every Monday and Wednesday, people who follow you know you're going to get a new blog. Every Friday, you do open houses. Every Tuesday, you're out exploring your community. Whatever it has to be, but it has to be constant and frequent. Kind of the same thing. 2, it has to be completely clear. Let's be clear on your agenda. Let's be clear on your objective, especially if you're doing flyers or a blog or something. What is the takeaway with this when you're doing it? You have to be completely clear on what your marketing means and what the message is. 3, consistent. I know we kind of talked about that frequency, you know, the constantness, consistency, back to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing. I didn't realize that was my number 3. Covered it already. Number 4, attention grabbing. You have to be able to grab their attention. Now, there are places that you can go and pay people $5 to come up with headlines for whatever you're doing. Maybe you're not really good at doing headlines. They'll come up with headlines for you, $5. There's a group I'm with right now called The Cult of Copy, and it is in Facebook. They have tons of great examples of things you can do if you're doing a lot of blogging. I would really check those out. It's a really good resource. It needs to be persuasive. Is this really what's grabbing their attention? Now that we have their attention, is it really what we want to do? We want to persuade them into buying this house, or at least looking at it, right? We want to persuade them into why we want to work with you. And it's not bullet points of, I'm loyal, I have integrity, because that is the you marketing. And it is more on, this home provides safety, security, great schools, etc. You know, we want to push the home more than we want to push us. And it has to be accurate. You have to have great facts, right? So if you're going to pull everything, make sure everything's accurate. Now, always evaluate these in your marketing programs and plans. These are things that you are constantly evaluating, because something might work and another thing might not. So make sure you have a great evaluation process in place. So you send it out, and then like a week later, you base your calls or whatever on that, or your emails or your likes or whatever, and then you send it out again, you make some adjustments. And it's even nice to ask your Facebook friends, hey, what do you like about this ad? What don't you like about this ad? Am I getting my message clear? And back to the focus groups. Have a focus group ready to go so that they can evaluate this for you too. Okay, tomorrow we're going to be talking about how to evaluate those marketing programs and go a little bit more in detail for that. But if you have any questions in the meantime, please feel free to comment below. See you tomorrow.